gosh.
Well, we could use some rain in our gardens.
Yes, we
right
could.
now,
Unfortunately, you're going to have to water your lawns, your gardens, because we are going to see a very dry pattern sticking around at least well into next week. And we're already seeing very dry conditions across central Indiana. Taking a look at our water vapor imagery, we're seeing the very dry air moving back into central Indiana. The oranges, that's depicting the drier air in the mid to upper levels of the atmosphere. The greens showing the very moist air. However, the dry air is just moving in from that northerly breeze that we have. It's going to continue to push in that dry air. It's Canadian air, dry continental air, with those dew points dropping into the mid 40s right now in Muncie, upper 40s in Kokomo, and our dew point right now in Indianapolis in the upper 40s. So the drought monitor came out yesterday with this update that puts Indianapolis and most of central Indiana in that dry category, and it's likely going to stick that way at least for the next several days, as it's going to take a while before we can get back out of that dry condition. 72 degrees right now in Indianapolis. It is warm out there. 62 in Kokomo, currently 64 in Shelbyville and in Greencastle. The dew points will stay dry throughout the day today. Now, while that will make way for a more comfortable day, we certainly could use some moisture in the atmosphere, but nonetheless, it is going to feel hot, and the air temperature will climb easier because of that dry air to around 90 degrees today, despite the fact that we have that wind out of the east-northeast around 5 to 10 miles per hour. Tonight, a very mild and comfortable overnight as temperatures fall to around 68 degrees first thing tomorrow morning, into the mid-60s in north central Indiana and south central Indiana. The muggy meter for tomorrow will be non-existent. We're going to be well below that comfortable line, so we'll be very comfortable throughout the day tomorrow, but it is going to be hotter yet, as we're going to see a lot of sunshine. Temperatures by 10 a.m. around 79 degrees, eventually climbing to around 92 later tomorrow afternoon. Sunday, a few degrees cooler, but it's still going to be hot as temperatures climb into the upper 80s. We are going to see some changes as we go into Monday night into Tuesday, but Monday's still looking very hot. But we have this upper level low that's going to try to drift farther to the south and then eventually a little bit farther west. We're not going to see the bulk of the colder air, but we're going to see those winds shifting out of the north. That's going to bring in some slightly cooler air by Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday of next week. However, we're still not seeing much precipitation out of that either. So despite that, but temperatures will be cooler by Tuesday with highs in the low 80s. So let's take a look at that 7-day forecast for you. High of 90 degrees for today. Tomorrow 92, still very hot on Sunday with highs in the upper 80s. Monday looking hot too. But as we take a look at Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday next week, we're going to see those highs struggling to climb into the low 80s.